What was supposed to be a lighthearted joke and possibly even a way to gain some great exposure turned into a big problem for Domino's Pizza in Australia and New Zealand, where they decided to run a promotion for nice Karens. Clearly with the intentions of poking fun at a popular meme online, the pizza chain tried getting in on the action, but the public let them know how much they missed the mark with this one, leading to the company taking the deal away altogether. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it right now on InformOverload. What's good everyone, I'm your host Jared Bronstein, and today we're talking about pizza and Karens. It's like the devil and the angel on your shoulder, the best and the worst. Make sure to stick around to the end of this one for some common replies. Speaking of pizza, we gotta talk about this special deal that's no longer available. Well, it's no longer available in New Zealand, but it seems Australia is about the thug life, I guess you could say. So tough, bro. And straight up doesn't care what people say. So here's what happened. Given that the name Karen has become a meme for people who tend to complain and are usually entitled, the pizza chain decided they wanted to take the name back for all the good Karens. The ad, which is still up on Domino's Australia's socials, reads, "Calling all mask-wearing, law-abiding Karens." It's a tough time to be a Karen. Karen the nurse, Karen the teacher, Karen the mom, Karen the neighbor, Karen the mask wearer. We're all in this together. But a vocal minority who believe rules and laws don't apply to them have given the name Karen a bad rap this year. At Domino's, we know there's plenty of Australians named Karen that aren't, well, Karens. Let us know if you're one of them by completing the form via the link below. We may send some pizza your way. They attached a link and asked Karens to let them know why they deserve free pizza. Clearly it was meant to be a lighthearted joke, all in good fun and a way to go viral. Alan Collins, the region's chief marketing officer for Domino's, told the BBC the name Karen has become synonymous with anyone who is entitled, selfish, and likes to complain. What used to be a lighthearted meme has become quite the insult to anyone actually named Karen. Well, today we're taking the name Karen back. At Domino's, we're all about bringing people together, and we want to celebrate all the great Karens out there by shouting them a free pizza. And as I said before, they wanted to go viral and clearly got their wish, but it was quite a negative response. One person tweeted to Domino's Australia, "Seriously? There are a million people unemployed." Another person asked the Domino's Facebook page if they'd be giving free pizza to people in poverty, to which the page replied they would love to, but for now want to focus on all the nice Karens. Someone tweeted that conversation and captioned it, "There are so many genuinely marginalized people doing it tough right now / always, and you want to give free pizza to Karen? This misses the mark completely. Give pizza to people in poverty, people who can't get a wage subsidy, people who are actually struggling." Following the backlash, Domino's New Zealand took down the promotion and issued an apology. The apology reads, "We are sorry. Throughout COVID-19, we tried to bring a smile to customers' faces with our pizza and our social media. Our post came off the back of a number of situations in Victoria, Australia, which received international media coverage, including in New Zealand. A person who decided they didn't have to follow the mandate and wear a mask and took it out on retail workers, a person who breached a COVID-19 checkpoint, potentially endangering others, a person who was bored walking in her neighborhood." These examples were widely known and publicly commented on. Bunnings Karen, Checkpoint Karen, and Karen from Brighton. We wanted to bring a smile to customers who are doing the right thing. Karen the nurse, Karen the teacher, Karen the mom. In New Zealand, because it lacked this important context, people interpreted this in a different way than we intended. We appreciate how this has happened and have listened. We've removed this post. Our intention was one of inclusivity only. Our pizza brings people together, and we only had this at the heart of the giveaway. We want you to know that we are always listening and learning, and when we get it wrong, we fix it. We are sorry. Domino's Australia ran the promotion for its full course, which was until July 31st. The company as a whole spoke on the incident, explaining, "Thankfully, the majority of Australians interpreted the giveaway in the lighthearted way in which it was intended and had some fun tagging their friends and family named Karen. Unfortunately, due to lacking important context in New Zealand, it was not received in the same way. Our intention was one of inclusivity only, which is why we removed the post in New Zealand and issued an apology." Now personally, I think the people freaking out over this, it's kind of absurd given the intentions behind the promotion in the first place. I understand where they're coming from, but again, I mean, how do we know someone named Karen isn't struggling themselves? At the end of the day, it's quite literally just a name, and the company was obviously trying to just poke fun at internet culture, but it turned on them very quickly. Now as always, I love hearing from you guys, so please let me know your thoughts in that comment section down below. For now, let's do some comment replies from the video. Vladimir Putin has found the cure for COVID-19. Nirav Ramdari said, "Russia, we have a vaccine. Anti-vaxxers panics and shows essential oils." Hey, you know what? Everyone's got to do their own thing. I mean, I don't know. Which one's better? The Russian vaccine that there's no data being released about it, so we don't actually know if it works or anything about it? Or the anti-vaxxers who panic and, use essential oils? I really don't know. I don't know which one is better, guys. Might have to just take our chances on this one. Nathan Logan said, "Yeah, this is how a prologue of a bad zombie apocalypse audiobook starts." That's exactly what I was thinking. Everyone's talking about microchips. Let's just talk about this idea that everyone gets an injection and, down the line, it changes your body chemistry and you become a zombie. I know it sounds crazy, but come on. maybe make a movie about it. I could star in it, and that could be my big break. Jared Bronstein starring in this zombie vaccine apocalypse. I don't know, we'll figure it out later. Brooke L said a vaccine is far different from a cure, just FYI. See, so, alright, time to argue this one. I know a lot of you guys might get triggered about this, being like, it's not a cure because if you have it, they can't cure it. But, technically speaking here, have they not found a cure for measles and polio? Technically no, because if someone has it, then, they don't have a cure for it. But on the other end of that, technically, if they eradicated the disease altogether, and it's like almost impossible to get at this point, because everyone has a vaccine, in a sense, is that not a cure? I know technically it is not. If you have it, they can't cure you of it. But if they could prevent you from getting it in the first place, does that not still fix the problem? I don't know, I guess it depends who you are. In my eyes, a vaccine is seen as a cure in the sense of you don't deal with the problem anymore because you eradicate it altogether. Will it cure someone that has it? No, but the idea is they're not going to get it in the first place. So, depends who you ask, I guess, but I understand where you're coming from, and other people did say it's not a cure, which I totally respect. You're just wrong. I'm joking, don't get mad. You get mad, I don't even care. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein. You guys have been watching IO, and we'll see you guys in the next one.